Nothing wrong in dialoguing with bandits, Nigerian government. Wow. The Nigerian government has said that there is nothing wrong in dialoguing with bandits. Lai Mohammed, Minister of Information and Culture, disclosed this while speaking on a radio program on Sunday. According to NAN, Mohammed stated that nothing is wrong in dialoguing with gunmen, so as long as the ultimate objective is to make peace. After war, people still sit to dialogue. If some people had taken it upon themselves to visit these people so that they can embrace peace, I don't think there's anything wrong with that, the minister explained. Speaking further, he noted that the Nigerian government would not pay any ransoms to secure the release of abductees of the Government Science College, Kagara Rafi local government area of Niger State. Gunmen suspected to be bandits had on Wednesday, February the 17th, stormed the school and kidnapped several students, members of staffs, and some members of their families. Governor Baka Bello had noted that his government was doing everything to rescue the victims, including facilitating negotiations with bandits. But the word negotiations, you're literally, it's not even a thing of, it's the power play for me, because when you negotiate with people who have done you wrong, you give them more power. And it's not even a thing of they come to you, they come to your, like, the bandits are literally ordering them around. We've heard news of, these governors and people in power going into the forest. So you're stepping into the domain of this bandit in the forest. Do you think you're safe? Who has the higher power here? It just doesn't make sense. It really does not make sense, because you're literally giving them more power. But then again, we cannot be surprised that, maybe, or better word, allegedly, they're cashing out too. So it's a business deal at the end of the day. But it continues, and the article says, a day after the attack, popular Islamic cleric Ahmad Gumi, who is known to have access to the bandits, met some of them in a notorious forest in Niger and later pushed for them to be granted amnesty. How? So these bandits are literally ordering you guys around. Like, when you have access to them, it seems as though they're just at your disposal and you just, like, what? And you're negotiating. You don't negotiate with these people. If anything, they can trick them and throw them in jail. That's it. The Zamfara state government in January granted amnesty to Awulaun Daudawa, actually, the leader of the gang bandits that abducted over 300 schoolboys in the Kankara local government area of Katsina State last December. Honestly, I'm not from Katsina State, but honestly, this Awulaun Daudawa, he better not be seen on the streets, because the people ought to attack him. That's it. Daudawa and his gang on the 11th of December 2020 invaded the school, shooting indiscriminately to scare residents. The operation led to disappearance of over 300 students. Like, I don't understand. At this point, the people in the northern part of the country need to step up, because these leaders cannot just be making decisions like that, especially when they've hurt the people and the public. If the public feel that it's not a good enough punishment or whatever, you don't just grant them amnesty. Like, what does that mean? The abduction happened when President Buhari was visiting his home state of Katsina. Like, that even makes it even worse. I don't understand. Is it like they plan to do some sort of damage control, and they plan this whole thing allegedly, and then try to fix it up and pay ransoms to make themselves look good? Because if that's what they're doing, it's not working at all. Well, after their release on the 17th of December, Matawale said the boys rescued through the help of Mieti Allah, Cattle Breeders Association of Nigeria, Magban, and that no ransom was paid. Of course, the Nigerian government also granted amnesty to 600 repentant Boko Haram terrorists last year, a development that attracted public outrage. Of course it should. Why? Putting these people back into society? So it actually does embolden the allegation or the accusations that these governments and these, bandits are working hand in hand. Would you be surprised? Absolutely not. Someone says you can't negotiate with university workers who are demanding for better welfare of our universities. You can't negotiate with laborers who are demanding for better pay and welfare packages. You can't negotiate with the youths protesting for an end to brutality. What a government. Absolutely. You negotiate the most random and inexcusable things. But then when it comes to actual issues and welfare of the country, of your citizens, it's a whole other issue. Someone says, Lai Mohammed, a lot is wrong when you have Fulani herdsmen terrorists kidnapping Nigerians, most especially school children, demanding ransom, and the federal government keeps negotiating to pay up. In other words, you're actually encouraging on ending terrorism. Absolutely. What it's like it's a whole new business now because these people are profiting and cashing out, and they're not even it's not a risk anymore, because for you to do these things you have to be like, not that you're going to plan to do this anyway, but it's a risk that you're going to get caught and the law will deal with you. But now it's a gap in the market. It's a whole new business opportunity. There's something these people are not telling us. How can a country move forward when Lai Mohammed are in power? God save us from government that are in support of terrorists, bandits, and headsmen. At this point, only God can save us because, again, but that doesn't mean that we'll not take action by ourselves to disintegrate. I mean, that's my personal opinion. You might disagree, but I believe that for Nigeria to remain as one Nigeria, a magical decolonization mentally would have to happen. There has to be a change of mindset, and that's a lifetime's journey, to be very honest, and no one is perfect like that. But again, it's something that would hopefully, I don't even know, it would literally be magical if that happened. Like, realistically, it is highly unlikely. The country is so divided, but if that happened, that would change everything. Because a divided people is, a people that's easy to rule and a people that's easy to inflict or instill fear in. So yeah. And IPOB, someone says an IPOB and Nnamdi Kanu should get an airstrike. True. Why? You see why it will never be well with Nigeria and the North. More kidnapping business in the days to come. Watch out. It's now obvious IPOB has nothing holding them back to hit the nail on the Nigerian coffin. We have to exit this contraption. True, because Nigeria is a business deal. It's not meant to be together. It does not mean it's a bad thing, but it is what it is. Put what you think about what Lai Mohammed said in the comment section, and do not forget to like and subscribe.